Hello, welcome to IGN. I'm Daniel.
I'm Luke.
And today we're going to unbox something a little bit different. We've got the BioShock Infinite board game.
BioShock Infinite, The Siege of Columbia, which is quite an exciting name for a game, I think you will all agree.
Yeah, so it's a very nice box. It's got a very nice matte feel to it. Turn it around the back, you can have a little look.
Now, it's worth pointing out, it's quite, as you can probably gather from the back, it's quite a complex game. So
it's a proper board game.
We're gonna show you the stuff inside, and then, you know what, if you're interested, we'll do another video later to kind of explore the gameplay mechanics.
Yeah, so it's made by Plaid Hat Games, who specialise in this type of board game.
Yeah, it's been out in America for a while. It's only come out in Europe recently, distributed by Devium, which is why we're doing this now.
Do you want to do the honours?
I will. So to begin with, the quintessential part of any board game, it is the board, which is bamboozling.
Which always confuses you.
It does slightly, you know what? The amount of times
you would have done enough unboxings by now.
You'd assume, but there you go. Okay. So that is Columbia.
Yeah, so you've got, you know, the major areas from the game itself. You've got sort of the Hall of Heroes, you've got Think Industries. Yeah, so the main areas in the game are actually reproduced as areas within the board game itself, as you could probably figure out.
So there you go. So that is where the magic happens for the duration.
That is the game playing area. This is the rule book. As quite a sophisticated board game, it's quite extensive, but it's all very nicely laid out. So it's telling you what the various pieces, tokens, cards do in the actual game itself.
We do not deviate from the rules, because that's anarchy.
Without rules, where are you?
Exactly. So this is a tome that we will study and then
get back to you later when we actually figured out how to play it.
It's quite complex.
Okay, so should we get in? Yes. This is all new to us, isn't it?
It is. So
these are Elizabeth cards. These are Elizabeth timeline cards, I believe.
Yes, they are.
So you get 3 of those.
So it's where Elizabeth starts. Basically, you are playing as two of the factions in the game, aren't you? You play as either the Vox Populi or in the other factions, and basically what happens is it all takes place whilst Booker and Elizabeth are going around Columbia.
Yeah, that's worth pointing out. The board game is concurrent with the events of the video game itself. So these are the 2-player reference sheets. I guess that represents the founders, and that represents the Vox Populi with all its kind of revolutionary fervour. So let's get out the actual playing pieces itself. They come on big cards like this, and these can all be like popped out. So there you go.
There you go. Columbia disc.
Coin.
Absolutely no idea what this is for. So
there's loads of these little tokens that you get in the game. They're like little silver pieces.
Yeah.
The various different characters from the game.
Just to whet your appetite for some of the excitement that may be coming, there are. Well, we'll save it till we get to it actually, because it's down below. But here, as you say.
So these say like victory point. You've got victory points in the style of the founders and the Vox Populi. So I guess they're awarded differently. But again, I'm just inferring that, and you've got lots of little point scores as well here.
It's quite sweet. So you've got Silver Eagles now. Quite exciting is dice. As you can see in here, we'll just get some of them out so you can look at them properly. Many dice. So obviously different colours. I'm assuming some are going to be for Vox Populi and some are going to be for the founders to use.
So these are kind of little figures that you put around the board. So you've got, what have we got there? You've got Handyman.
Yeah.
What else have we got?
Badass. These are the 2 big ones, aren't they?
They've got the Songbird.
And then you've got the Zeppelin as well. So they're the big ones.
They've got a little Comstock as well. Little tiny Comstock.
So it's quite there's quite a lot of detail on these, it must be said. So the cards, anyway, you've got this one which has like a handyman on. It's quite exciting. You can see the art. The art looks very nice. So I'm quite excited to see how they actually work in the game itself, which is still a mystery to us.
So we're going to go away. We're going to have a go at this, probably get our head around it.
It's going to take a few days, guys, by the way. Don't expect this in the next day or so.
Yeah, and then we'll get back to you with our impressions of the game.
We will. And so for anything else to do with BioShock Infinite, or apparently now board games, stay here on IGN.